Hello again my friends, here are 5 things I love about the April update. First up, Varix's OP as fuck boss callouts.
Psylocke, the defiled. Texas, the betrayed.
Next up we have you guys. Since the April update, the tower is overflowing with guardians, and every time I pop in to decode engrams or open packages, there'll always be a group of you delightful bastards there to greet me. I've enjoyed countless hours just dancing with you lot, and I'm flooded with PSN messages from you guys too. I receive literally hundreds every day, far too many to reply to, so I just wanted to take this moment to thank each and every person who sent me a lovely message. I read them all, but sadly I can't actually respond individually to them all. And if you ever see me in the tower, come say hello. I'm always up for a tower dance session. Next up, we have the complete overhaul of Destiny's loot grinding system. It's now easier than ever to accumulate loot. Sweet, precious loot. So how has Bungie accomplished this? Well, in quite a few substantial ways. Players now receive increased reputation gain from completing various activities. Add to this the introduction of House of Judgment, Crucible and Vanguard reputation boosters, and you have a quick and easy way of ranking up and collecting packages. Level 41 Prison of Elders chests are no longer tied to the weekly reset, which means you can open them as often as you like, no treasure key required. You can now also repeat the gold tier trials bounty once a day, every day the event is running, for 330 light level gear. And Lord Saladin is pretty much shitting out 335 light level Iron Banner endgame loot. The drop rate is insane, and it doesn't even matter if you come last on the losing side. Before I'd even hit rank 2, I had bagged myself 3 Iron Banner class items, all at 335 light, and that's not to mention that both trials and Iron Banner bounties have been tweaked to make them easier to complete. And the level 42 challenge of Elders Arena is a super quick and easy way of acquiring exotics and picking up 2 tasty packages from Varix. In short, the April update allows Guardians to earn heaps more loot for way less grinding. Next up, we have instant infusion. God bless Bungie for making this a thing. No more messing about with confusing infusion calculators, no more wasted light, just straight up 100% instant infusion. So let's have a look at this in action. I'm actually going to infuse my No Time to Explain with Zalo Supercell. Let's do this, and it's just great that you can do this. No more fucking about. It's easy and simple, and boom, oh my shitting god, did that feel good. Straight up 335, no time to explain, time to fuck over some bosses. And finally, there are now more ways than ever to bag yourself max light level gear. Now before the April update, max light gear could only be obtained from raids, which made it impossible for solo players or indeed guardians who couldn't put together a raid team to hit that max light level. Not anymore. Now while you can still collect max light level gear from the King's Fall raid, there are now other ways to acquire this kind of loot. Let's look at them. Completing your Elder Sigil bags you a weapon and armor package, both of which can drop 335 light level gear. Completing Lost Shax's True Meaning of War bounty, which is now a lot easier to accomplish since the April update. This bounty can also drop 335 exotics. Not too shabby, Shaxy Poo, you one-horned bastard. Flawless Lighthouse Trials chests also drop max light level gear and exotics. Now it may be a complete bastard to get here, but the loot is always pretty decent. Decoding exotic engrams is also a very reliable way of getting 335 light gear. Just make sure you don't decode a legacy fucking engrams. And as I mentioned before, Iron Banner is now a great way of picking up easy max light gear. Like I already said, even if you're a Crucible scrub, you have an excellent chance of getting decent loot. And for your 335 artifacts, you'll need to complete an antiquated rune in the Court of Oryx. And finally, strike specific loot also has the chance to drop at max light. Check out my 335 Imago loop. Shout out to Tommy the Troll, Ruffle. So then, since the April update dropped, there are now more ways than ever to acquire max light gear, more loot for less grinding, easier bounties, instant infusion, and increased rep gain and boosters to help you quickly accumulate packages. The question is, what does this mean for Destiny's future content? Well, it's clear that Bungie is making Destiny far more accessible to solo players. It seems that gone are the days when you need a dedicated raid team to stand a chance of hitting max light, where Whether you love Crucible, PvE, or the simple joy of grinding through your coins in the Vanguard Heroic Strike playlist for easy exotics, you can earn yourself max light gear. And the fact that Destiny's grinding is far more rewarding, well, this will appeal to the more casual player. But has Bungie made hitting the max light level too easy? Well, my pal Oki hit 335 light level on all 3 Guardians within 6 days of the April update dropping, so yeah, without a doubt, it's far easier to hit max light. But is it too easy? Well, I guess that depends on what you want from Destiny. If you enjoyed the elite feeling of hitting max light after countless hours of raid grinding, then you may feel a little cheated by how easy it is now to hit 335 light. Or you may be overjoyed the max light gear is no longer locked behind a complicated match-made activity. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this, so leave them in the comment section below. Personally, I'm a big fan of the changes. It's nice to be able to play exactly how you want and still have the chance of grabbing max light gear. It will be really interesting to see if the full update tweaks the current loot grind system to make it a little harder, or if they leave it exactly how it is. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Remember, E3 isn't too far away now, and I'm sure Bungie has some kind of full update teaser in store for us. I say, bring it on, Bungie. Oh, and another thing I love about the April update is the ability to turn off the HUD. Just look at that fucking gorgeous view. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the video. Now, many of you guys asked me what other games I'm looking forward to playing other than Destiny's full update, of course. Well, the 2 games that come to mind are Overwatch and Doom. To see why I'm excited for Doom, click this image or follow the link in the description box below. Bethesda invited me for some early hands-on time with the game, and I absolutely loved what I played. You can also expect some Overwatch gameplay on this channel in the coming week. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for daily Destiny content, and thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards, and as always, until next time, Guardians.